The 1C Enterprise platform is incredibly adaptable. It lets users access infobases directly through a web browser, powers mobile device connections, and exposes native HTTP and OData REST APIs for external integration. Every one of those paths runs through the web server tier. Today, we'll explore the two major web servers natively supported by the platform, IIS and Apache, and break down their core features and technical architectures. On one side, IIS, proprietary, built into Windows. On the other, Apache, open source and cross-platform. Same job, very different philosophies. Let's look at each one of them. Let's start with IIS, or Internet Information Services, a proprietary web server. Built natively into Windows, its standout feature is deep operating system integration. IIS passes and receives process threads directly to and from the Windows kernel, allowing it to perform exceptionally well inside a pure Windows ecosystem. For an infrastructure based on 1C applications, this tight integration offers a massive administrative benefit. It blends perfectly with other Microsoft Enterprise tools like MS SQL Server and Windows Active Directory for out-of-the-box single sign-on authentication. Administrators favor IIS because of its powerful, built-in graphical user interface. Instead of editing raw configuration files, you manage your extensions, request routing, and application pools visually. IIS also provides robust enterprise-grade diagnostic tools such as failed request tracing and real-time data monitoring. However, keep in mind that choosing IIS structurally binds your 1C web tier to Windows Server, which comes with licensing fees tied to your hardware deployment. On the other side is Apache, an iconic, open-source web server managed by the Apache software. Under its permissive license, Apache is completely free to use, distribute, and modify. Its defining is extreme portability. This gives teams the freedom to change their underlying server operating system without needing to swap out or reconfigure their web application tier. Architecturally, Apache keeps its core engine highly stable by offloading features onto a vast library of compiled modules. Want to compress web pages over HTTP to speed up a slow connection? Need a proxy or URL rewriting? You just load the necessary module. Unlike IIS's graphical approach, Apache is primarily text configured. This makes it a natural fit for automated DevOps pipelines and lightweight deployments, letting you strip away unneeded modules to keep the server lean and secure. Apache operates primarily as a process-based server, where simultaneous connections can be mapped to separate threads. While highly stable and isolated, this can introduce memory overhead during high concurrency, which is why performance tuning and removing unused modules is standard practice for heavy 1C traffic. IIS, which is being linked to Windows, handles threads through the OS kernel. While this optimizes performance on Windows, it limits your deployment architecture strictly to Microsoft's environment, ruling out lightweight Linux containers or microservice configurations. 1C Enterprise Platform gives you the ability to choose the web server that best fits your company's existing infrastructure. If your organization is deeply rooted in a Windows domain with MS SQL, IIS offers effortless deployment and great administrative tools. If your stack values open-source flexibility, Linux hosting, and cross-platform modularity, Apache provides a highly adaptable foundation. Evaluate your infrastructure needs and choose the tool that keeps your 1C enterprise server services running smoothly. IIS or Apache. 1C Enterprise gives you the freedom to pick what fits. Match the web server to your existing IT infrastructure, not the other way around.